What's up there, YouTube and my social media family, my TikTok, all my social media platform. Hey, this is your host, Has B, with the next episode of Smack Nation, where we always question the unknown. How you guys doing today? Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are being blessed. Hope you are still focusing on the journey of your life. Okay, don't let nobody stop you. Remember, chat, believe a half of what you hear, half of what you see. It's crazy out there, baby. All right. So yeah, I'm feeling good today, guys. We have some more of these scary, creepy horror videos. Now these videos, chat, come from all around the world. So definitely make sure that you are tuning in on the latest of what we're showing. And we're gonna see if someone's doing something stupid to get Smack Nation. All right. So hey, thank you for being here with your boy. Please like, share, and subscribe. It takes no effort. It helps with my algorithm. It helps with my viewership. You know, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for being a part of Smack Nation Tribe. You guys are the Smack Nation Tribe. Thank you. And once again, go back to episode 25. We gave the Smack Nation drip t-shirts. We're going to do it again, chat. So you have another opportunity to win you a free t-shirt to rock for the summertime. Okay, well, let's go into this journey, guys. You guys ready? You ready to take this journey with me? Let's go.
The next recording comes from a woman who owns a farm near the mysterious Appalachian Mountains in the United States, a place where, according to many locals, things happen that simply have no explanation. The woman had gone out at night to her barn to care for a small calf. It was a quiet place, a peaceful prelude to what she would describe as the most chilling experience of her entire life.
Hey Dad, she is fed and feisty. What are you doing, baby? Okay, so I fed her. I will feed the barn.
What's that, chat? Is that somebody? Like somebody in a cloak. What the hell? Get it going.
Okay.
Car won't start? Yo, is he on the car?
Okay.
Call 911.
Okay. Oh my god. Stop!
She opened the door, chat. Yo.
As she turns the camera, the woman records the presence of another person, just meters away from her, but not just any person. As incredible as it seems, the woman that she captured, with her back turned towards her, was not only dressed exactly the same. She had the same hair, same build, and even the same body posture. It was a different version of herself that stood completely motionless, as if it were there without reason and without life. A perfect copy, as if trapped in another state of consciousness. The woman was so scared that she fled the scene immediately.
Wasn't fast
Many
enough.
users who saw this recording believe it's just a skit, but a huge number of people mentioned a scary theory. All this happened near the Appalachian Mountains, a site famous for ancient stories and strange entities. and even encounters that defy any logical explanation. Could it have something to do with it?
Chat. I think he's referring to what they call a doppelganger. That's when you can see yourself in another evil form or something like that. Chat. That was a reaction, but she wasn't moving quick enough. I don't know. And in chat, she opened the car door. When you're in your a safe position or safe, hub, you do not leave that safeness. It's kind of funny how the car wouldn't start now all of a sudden. That was crazy, chat. But because she opened that car door, chat, put herself at risk, you're going to get this smack. Smack yourself. Oh, man, you don't give up your safety hub, and I know people handle fear all kinds of ways. Some people are frozen in place. Some people can't move. Some people don't know what to say. Mine's just beat running. All right, chat, let's go forward.
A mother named Natalie later shared unsettling CCTV from inside her child's bedroom late at night. The child's father was in the room, sitting calmly, watching TV with his kid while scrolling on his phone, when the night suddenly takes a turn.
TV? What TV? What? No. I'm not.
Something fell off the table, chat. Dad didn't see that? She saw it.
Wait. This is my name. Mm-hmm. This is my name.
Seriously? He's smart.
Okay. Alright, put that back.
First, something shifts on the TV stand. A Ziploc bag that had been resting on top slides off on its own and hits the floor, instantly pulling their focus. Seconds later, as the child bends down to pick it up, the audio catches something worse, heavy breathing and a faint voice that sounds like it whispers either "hi" or "mine."
I can't make that out, Dad.
What pushed them to post the footage was what they found right after. Inside the bag was a post-it note with the child's name written on it. The family insists none of them wrote it, and they did not even know it was there. That discovery made the voice feel less like a coincidence and more like something targeted, which is why some viewers jumped to theories involving witchcraft or something darker. Others pointed to the black TV screen, suggesting it may have reflected more than it should, like a kind of supernatural mirror. To make it worse, the family said this was not the first strange incident they had recorded, even though they were unsure if it was connected. On another late night, their outdoor camera captured something else unexplained.
Something that's trending upward. I don't know what that could be, Chad.
Two strange orbs showed up in the night sky. One stayed perfectly motionless, while the other drifted in a way that didn't look natural. Then, on a different night, their indoor camera triggered a person detection alert in the child's room, even though nobody was actually there. Not long after, a single glowing orb appears near the bed. It rises slowly, seems to swell larger, and then repeats the same unsettling path around the room, over and over. The family believes these incidents are connected, pointing to something dark and supernatural. like a presence lingering around their home and watching them, but until they share more updates, this case remains disturbing and unresolved. The following video was captured around 1 a.m. by a trucker who was navigating a seldom traveled road, notorious for its danger due to numerous past accidents, some of which ended tragically in fatalities. This had led some to deem the road as cursed, advocating for its permanent closure. However, for drivers like the one featured in today's video, alternatives to this treacherous route are limited. Tonight, Gaston Rodriguez and his co-driver found themselves on this notorious road. To lighten the eerie atmosphere, they were listening to upbeat music when suddenly something quite unsettling unfolded.
What's that?
As their camera rolled, a mysterious, almost spectral figure darted across the dirt path, vanishing into thin air. Astonishingly, neither driver seemed to have noticed this enigmatic presence during the recording. It was only upon reviewing the footage that an overwhelming sense of dread overcame them. The identity of this elusive figure remains shrouded in mystery. Some speculate it could be the spirit of a departed accident victim, still wandering this cursed route, whether it's a ghostly encounter or something else entirely. The footage raises perplexing questions, and it's leaving us to ponder the inexplicable nature of what was captured that fateful night.
Yeah, chat. On the first one before this one, with the dad in the room with the daughter, somebody in that family is messing with the unknown. Somebody messing with the unknown, and they need to be extra careful, protect their daughter. And the one after that, them driving on the road, I don't know, chat. I'm gonna call Cap on that one. I'm gonna call Cap because there's not enough information. That person could have been just trying to run through the road and stop because they didn't want to get hit by a car. Or they could have been walking and didn't want anyone to see them duck down. You decide. What do you guys say? Do we need more evidence for this, chat? I think so, before you call it an apparition. All right, creepy.
This video was shared by a concerned father who states that this evening he was playing a round of hide and seek with his kids and his wife. And apparently they do this relatively often. However, tonight something rather eerie and unexpected occurred.
5, 4, from eyes of children.
Shout the season!
Shout the season! Even he had to laugh. Who's in there? Yo.
I know, but we're downstairs.
Heart attack here.
Oh, this is stressing me out.
You're stressed out.
What?
I need to change my diaper.
It seemed that the door was swung open by an invisible force, and after realizing this, the man was quite a bit afraid, and they are currently looking into what could have caused this. Was it perhaps something from another realm?
Chat, he was perplexed. he didn't know what was going on, chat. I tell you what, chat, that was a real reaction. You know, I don't know. I never liked chat of playing hide and go seek when I was younger. Did any of you guys like playing those type of games? The Bloody Mary in the mirror, all of these folklore things. I just was not interested in doing that stuff, chat. Nor should you. But he got a scare of his life for real. All right, guard troubles.
This recording stems from a security guard who just started at a new job site, and he captured something so creepy that he apparently quit shortly after this shift.
My man. What is that? What's that, chat? Yo.
A strange shadow can be seen, and it even gets more unsettling once the guard turns on the lights. He states that this was certainly something demonic. Would you agree?
I'll tell you what, chat, that will be my last day at work. Last day. And I got to give it up to some of these guards. Hey, you guys need to be smart. If you're doing overnight, watch the cameras. I know they want you to check stuff. Run as fast as you can to do those check marks, and then sit your anus in that office. Watch them cameras. Don't go in no creepy hallways or creepy basements. All right? Okay. Contract.
This video was uploaded by contractor IrishBlood101, who states that he had a job at a recently closed care center. He was tasked to find a leak in the building, but it turns out that he was in for a pretty nightmarish experience.
All right, I'm working in a old urgent care that just got shut down. It got shut down before the freeze here in Texas. I'm not sure why it closed down, but it's pretty spooky. I'm supposed to be looking for a leak in here. This bathroom, creepy hallway. Real spooky place. Another bathroom.
Yo. You heard that, chat?
This is a second two-story building. This used to be the elevator shaft right here. I guess we're taking the stairs. I guess meditation class used to be upstairs. Had to put your shoes in this little cubby. After some further investigation, there's no one else here. So, I guess this was the meditation room. There's a lot of natural lighting in here. Probably don't need the flashlight right now. Here's the top of the elevator shaft. You can't see anything down there. So here's the meditation room. Kind of looks like the back rooms. It looks very culty. There's a stage up here. It looks like a couple of altars next to them. Creepy. Okay, now I'm getting the here. That was it.
Not only did he capture a disembodied voice,
another bathroom.
Without noticing, but he also captured some inexplicable noises that spooked him pretty bad at the time. Do you think this could be of paranormal nature? He states that he had sinister nightmares after that afternoon, and I can't blame him.
Chat. So my question is, chat, He gets called to go to a abandoned building, no longer in operation, to fix a leak. Oh, they set him up. They set him up. You go in there by yourself to fix a leak? They didn't even tell him where, chat. And then he hears these noises coming at him. Right, chat? I mean, that'll be my last day at work, chat. That'll be my last day at work. No, they got him good. On to the next, at the workplace.
Now to a really disturbing case. It was shared by Monica, a woman who minutes before leaving work at the offices of a daycare center started hearing what sounded like someone running through the hallways, and then the sound of a bell in the distance. A chill ran through her entire body, and it's there where she decided to start documenting what was happening. She never imagined encountering something like this.
I'm at work. I'm the only person here. And
Monica, you should have left with everybody else.
oh my God, I'm scared. The scary movie says you don't go see what's going on. But what the? I'm gonna lose my goddamn shit.
That place is big, chat. That's a big place.
Okay, I'm gonna die.
Monica, you brave. Why is the camera pointing down, chat? Come on, Monica. That place is huge.
Here's the toy.
That's the toy? Oh, I remember those, chat.
Oh, hell no.
Y'all heard that? Frick.
There's nobody in here.
I heard something.
Oh my God.
That was more than disturbing. That bell sound was really coming from that toy. But to produce that sound, whatever it was, had to physically take the toy and activate it. However, there was nobody in the facilities. But the story didn't end here. A couple of days later, a new event happened that would freak Monica out even more. Take a look.
I'm not scared. I'm over it, actually. I'm super irritated. I'm hearing I hear whispering and humming. I'm about to go over there. Ugh. I'm not scared. But just super irritated.
Keep telling yourself that.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
Yo. Come on,
I'm
Monica.
not scared.
Think.
Okay. How do I turn the camera around? Okay. I fumbled on the phone. I'm not scared. I heard humming. I'm gonna open that fucking closet again. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. Nothing can hurt me. There it is.
Why did she go back, Chad, after the first time?
Nothing. I don't know what the heck. I had the security guard leave the light on for me in this room.
This time, a disturbing voice could be heard. It seemed like a small child singing or playing. However, it's well known that manifestations like to mimic little children, and that these things oftentimes are caused by imposter spirits. It's their way of accessing and opening a gap between their plane and our world. And most disturbing of all, everything seems to indicate that this spirit wanted to get Monica's attention, as if seeking to communicate with her, or attract her in some way. Could it simply be the residual echo of an old event in the building, or a conscious entity that somehow understood it was being observed? It's hard to explain, of course. Some say that something evil must be lingering in this workplace. What do you believe?
Ooh, I don't know, chat. I will say that being in a big place like that, all those rooms, I don't know what that building's built on, but as far as her being in there all by herself, you have to get a Smack Nation for that one. Smack yourself. To be in that building by yourself and to keep on doing it and recording stuff. I mean, and by yourself, you should have got somebody involved or told somebody. I'm pretty sure they know now, chat. Right? Always question the unknown, chat. All right. Home Alone.
In this video, Caitlin Brooke finds herself alone at home when something she never expected echoed through the house. The incident occurred around 2 in the morning, and Caitlin's reaction was nothing short of courageous. The footage begins with Caitlin being abruptly awakened by loud banging noises emanating from her kitchen downstairs. Despite the fear that any normal person would feel, she boldly decided to investigate, initially believing the noises were caused by a burglar. Her plan was to scare off the intruder, but when she heard a door opening and closing, she quickly realized that the situation was far more serious, prompting her to flee, convinced that whatever was downstairs was now coming after her. However, her actions did little to deter the presence that seemed to be pursuing her.
Exactly. Yo. shit.
In the second part of the video,
Whoa.
as Caitlin sat on her bed, her camera captured what appeared to be orbs floating across the room, an indicator that a spirit might be present. Unaware of this possibility, Caitlin continued to believe she was dealing with a human intruder. It wasn't until the doors in her room eerily opened at the exact same time, an act impossible for any person to perform, that she began to entertain the idea of a paranormal presence. This simultaneous door movement all but confirmed the existence of something otherworldly, though Caitlin remained skeptical.
She got something in her hand. Yo, chat. What the hell?
One of the doors suddenly slammed shut on its own, providing irrefutable evidence that she was, in fact, dealing with a haunting. Yet, what happened next was unexpected. After Caitlin openly acknowledged her belief that the disturbances were paranormal, the activity abruptly ceased. Events that unfolded in Caitlin's home that night remain an enigma. What could have caused such intense paranormal activity, only to have it vanish as quickly as it began? It's certainly a strange and puzzling case.
Enigma my butt. Chat. Did y'all see that? She goes down. Now, one thing, I guess people can just be isolated in fear. She didn't call no help. She didn't call 911. And she kind of cornered herself. That's one thing you do not do, chat. If anything, take the risk and go out that front door. But for her to be in that room, chat, and have the doors open at the same time, closed at the same time. Nobody was there, chat. Nobody was there. We got to move, chat. We got to go, Jack. We will no longer be living in this establishment. Wow, that gave me chills, chat. I'm haunted.
Mandy is a mom living in a quiet area with her 2 boys, and she started to hear strange noises and voices in her yard. She decided to set up cameras to figure out what was going on. And one night, the cameras caught something creepy happening. Even though she couldn't see anything on the cameras, Mandy heard spooky sounds like whistling and scratching. She even heard a voice asking to come inside. Mandy got really scared, especially when the noises seemed to be near her son's room.
I gotta change it. It's all wet. Maybe I have to. It's all wet. I'm sorry, but the pig didn't try to the pants. Some of the pig pants. I know. Mama's gonna be in the pants. I know, but I tried giving you the bubbers. You wouldn't take the bubbers. Now you have nothing for bubbers. No bubbers for what now? No bubbers for you now. I'm not giving you bubbers now.
Hey.
Oh,
I'm just getting another bottle.
Later she heard a voice saying, "I see you and you're mine now." Then something terrifying showed up on the camera in her son's room.
Yo. The hell? Y'all see that, chat?
A pale face looking in through the window. Mandy was worried sick about her son's safety, and the cameras outside also caught a strange figure on the roof, which made her call the police. But when they searched her house, they didn't find anything. Now she's scared about what might happen to her son and frustrated that nobody seems to be taking her seriously. Until she knows more, the danger remains a mystery.
Yo. See, chat, I always say police come a day late and a dollar short. The number one person for protection immediately is yourself. It's yourself. You know, you're out there and I don't know where you're at, and you're getting all of these type of signs, sounds, kids terrified. Yeah, it's time for you to do something about it. Time for you to do something about it. Chat, I don't know about that one, chat. That was creepy as heck. Spam it up down below if you agree. And let me know what you think she should do. Should she leave? Should she put more security up? I don't see your father around. See your chat. Spam it up. Let me know what you think she should do in this situation.
This video was sent by Justine Lauert, and she tells me that it was recorded in a store in Asia. The owners noticed after reviewing their CCTV camera that there was a lady in front of their store, appearing out of nowhere and seemingly teleporting around. It is specifically said that there are no cuts during those frames, or that it is possible the camera glitched. So if that would be true, how is it possible then? Then the lady is just staring for a couple of moments. But what is really odd is a red thing appearing right behind her. Is it just a car? The owners were quite unsure about that.
Oh.
If it would just be her standing there, walking around, it could be due to mental illness. But all of that other stuff, the apparition, the teleporting, isn't it pretty weird? This whole incident goes on for a little bit longer, and then that red apparition appears once more behind the lady. What exactly is going on here? Please share your thoughts in the comments with me. I'm actually pretty curious. Have you ever seen something like that? The next video was featured by Sergeant Peppers, who states that he as well was out this night with two of his friends. They love venturing to abandoned tunnel systems, caves and catacombs all over Canada. In this video, they were following a local urban legend about an abandoned catacomb system, which leads into a giant cave. And while doing some recordings in there, they lost track of one of their friends. Of course, this made them a bit uneasy, and it is said that what's to follow was their first documented paranormal encounter.
Matt? Following us? Why is it? Who's there? You need to stop playing around, man. Matt! This place is freaking us out.
Yo.
They came across a faceless person, pale and dressed in a white cloth. Many commenters speculate that this could perhaps be a former patient who lost their life in this tunnel system. Who knows what these old catacombs were used for back in the day? In the end, we can all just speculate what exactly took place down here.
Chat. I think we found one, chat. I think we found one. You going into a catechism with no guide during the nighttime to explore? Smack yourself. Insane. Now they can't find their friend Matt. Who knows what Matt is? Matt probably hauled ass out of there, or he's lost. Then there's an image or someone standing there, just standing there in the darkness, chat. No face. Yeah, you deserve that smack. You deserve that smack. All right, chat, we're going on. Forest creature. You know how I feel about the forest, chat.
The next video comes from the channel Jimmy B Trail Camps. This channel is not paranormal in nature at all. Actually, Jimmy is located in Washington and owns multiple trail cameras that he places all over the forest to capture wildlife. He's posted multiple videos of various animals such as deer, owls, cougars, coyotes and many birds. However, a few months ago, Jimmy captured something on one of his cameras that he could not identify as one of the usual forest animals. Let's see what he caught.
Chat.
We can see the trail cam is aimed at a small patch of forest. Behind the trees, a creature suddenly appears in the frame. It's walking on 2 feet like a human, but it seems much larger and even looks like it might be covered in fur. This is definitely not a deer or cougar. Jimmy believes this could be a video of the elusive Bigfoot, a humanoid ape-like creature that is said to live in the forests of North America. The creature makes its way through the trees and disappears out of frame. Jimmy also mentioned that after this video was taken, 4 of his cameras went missing. Is it possible whatever Jimmy captured in this video doesn't want to be recorded? What do you think?
Wow, chat. That was a crazy set of videos, right, chat? Hope you guys enjoyed the content. You know, please like and share, subscribe. Please share this content. Help us to grow. If you're interested in this type of stuff of just seeing all the mysterious things happen all around the world. Yeah, chat. We live in a very strange place and a very strange time, chat. You know, that last one, I don't know, chat. You know, we've heard so much stuff about Bigfoot and Sasquatch. We never really have any good evidence, or the camera's always trash. There's always something, chat. You know, could there be a type of creature that walks on two legs like a human? 100%. You know, there's a greater part of the world that's not explored, you know, so we don't know what kind of anomalies are out there. But until then, chat, keep yourself safe. You know, protect your family at all times, put the Most High first, and always look forward for your goals. Until then, this is Smack Nation, and we always question the unknown. Until the next episode, I see you guys soon. All right, it's time to get out of here.